So if it's sovereignty, liberalization has shown the way by compromising that. A situation where a government cannot hold a corporation accountable, and they take it outside the country for arbitration. And Tanzania would never stand a chance. If you go to Stockholm, you go to The Hague, anywhere, you never stand a chance to beat them in that situation. It shows our laws are inferior compared to international law, the Mineral Development Agreements. So when we talk about this bill, we should see it as an opportunity to respond for the weaknesses that has come and weakened the governance systems in our country, compromised our ability to respond towards that. Again, it's a moral question. About compromising our judicial system. We've never had situations where Canadian companies operating in Tanzania or elsewhere have been charged in local courts because our governments are bedmates to the corporations. When you talk about violations, you're actually talking about colluding parties against the citizenry, against the community. And if you're going to seek justice for somebody who's already an interested party in that, you're never going to win. And that is another reason why we should support this bill, because it will bring, even if it doesn't, we don't win, at least it will bring attention and take a step higher where people can have a much more strong ability to respond to the issues that are there than currently it is. One of the reasons that they are saying why we're using international commercial tribunal is because they are saying our countries have no capacity to handle international legal public and private law issues. Private public law issues or public private law issues, whatever. So they actually decided, which is good for us, that our court system might not be the right one to decide. Because they know that they have the ability to compromise. But the incapacity of this internal system is not because we don't have good lawyers, we don't have good judges. It is systemic process of weakening the internal governance system in the countries that they operate as part of the bigger capitalist takeover. For you to make gains, for you to make the maximum profits with minimal cost, you have to ensure that all the obstacles that stand in front of you are taken down. And this is what they did. World Bank was very good in doing that. Structural adjustment program was part of that. And Tanzania was a good victim, where we've given all the fancy promises and we cut down completely our governance structure. Where a single case, court case, takes 3 years. Even a family dispute, a land dispute between brothers can take 3 years, 4 or 5 years. We have inmates who've sat inside the prison without being, the case is pending for 10 years. But this was not because we didn't want to do it, but it's because systemic weakening of the governance system, the judicial system including. We also have to think about the independence of the judiciary. The executive and the judiciary are intermarried. And if the executive is party to this, to the bad contracts, to closing the eyes so that Barrick can get away with whatever they want to do, then it's not possible. The executive, which has powers over the judiciary and over the parliament, to arbitrate this fairly. And in that case, the communities have very little possibility of getting justice because the ground is not fair. I want to end by giving you one simple example. It concerns Barrick. In 1995, Barrick had disputes with the communities in Kahama, Abiyanhulu area. And the communities rushed to court to seek, Barrick rushed to court first to seek redress, and then they withdrew the court case because they knew it was much easier for them to corrupt the administrative leaders rather than going through a court case that is going to take forever and is going to delay their aspiration of having a quick investment development, because they say they had under pressure from IMF and meager guarantee, the guarantee to have this project running within the same year. So what they did, they compromised our leaders, and the committees were given 24 hours to vacate the area. The committees rushed to court, and there was a court order stopping Barrick from doing anything. But Barrick went ahead. And you know the story. People were removed, caterpillars went into the area, and 50 people died, buried in the ground. What happened after that? There were so many inquiries, inquiry after inquiry, and no justice has been done till now. That's another reason why we should support this bill. Thank you very much.